Guys, Ash here coming at you today in Raid Shadow Legends. Hopefully this video finds you all doing well. Today, thanks to Zehone, I think that's how you pronounce the channel name. Either way, I saw he doubled his Frozen Banshee damage using this simple little artifact tip. I am on my free-to-play account, Vexthal. I thought I would share it with you guys, and really for the first time ever on this account, start kind of concentrating a little bit on Clan Boss, because really that's the only way to quote-unquote farm legendary skill tomes, epic skill tomes. Heck, I'm even having difficulty finding rare skill tomes, especially on this account. I can't even book my rare champions.
Aren't you forgetting something? No! Pay your bill! Damn, who raised you?
Man, oh man, oh man. It looks like I'm gonna be waiting a long time to find a way to viably farm up books, but either way, I do need to focus on Clan Boss and on Dragon. I had not previously cleared level 25 Dragon on my free-to-play account, but now I have. It took me about 8 minutes, but now I can actually farm Dragon 24 and 25 pretty reliably thanks to Frozen Banshee. So Clan Boss and Dragon, she is a beast of a champion. Really, really excited to share this build with you guys. How are you all doing, by the way? Haven't checked in with you in a while. I'm doing pretty dang great right now. Me and my son are, we're on this kick right now, and I hope it lasts. I hope it lasts because I am loving it. I'm a big retro gaming nerd. I love old school Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64. That's kind of what I grew up on. So we're going through these Nintendo games and trying to basically, mostly me, but some of him helping, trying to beat each one of them, some challenging games. So I just beat Castlevania, the original, yesterday, and it was a ball. And we partied hard when we killed Dracula at the end. So I'm doing really, really well. That's kind of my only gaming right now outside of Raid Shadow Legends and Clash Royale and Mech Arena, which I'm actually getting really into. Maybe I'll put a video out on Mech Arena sometime soon. Anyway, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at Frozen Banshee here. So, Frozen Banshee, here she is in all her glory. I mean, just a really, really good champion overall. Has a 2-time hitter, 100% chance of placing a poison if the target's under poison sensitivity, which she has on her A3. Attack 1 enemy, poison sensitivity on a 3-turn cooldown for 2 turns. So, I mean, this is really it. Those 2 big poisons from a rare champion, because it happens on each hit, at 100% land rate, and she brings the poison sensitivity already to the table, allows her to deal a lot of damage. So what do we want here? Retaliation. That's how we're actually doubling her overall damage through all of these counterattacks with that A1 ability. You know, adding 2 poisons every time she counterattacks, right? So it's a beautiful way to get extra damage out of her, especially with the synergy between the poison sensitivity and the poisons anyway. And for that reason, we don't have her built with a ton of crit damage or anything like that. We do have crit rate gauntlets on her on this build. We don't have her super fast. I'm really concentrating on defense to keep her alive and accuracy to land her poisons. So again, my artifacts, you know, this is pretty much the best it gets on this account, guys. It's quite a step down. I got an accuracy banner here. Great, it's 6-star epic, but no speed on it, but I'll take it. I have a 4-star legendary with a trip roll of accuracy. Do I have any glyphs? A 1-star glyph. That's really going to make a massive difference, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Every little bit counts. I don't have enough silver. I'm silver broke right now. Man, I'm doing a lot of complaining here, in the video. My bad, guys. I don't have enough silver to upgrade my ring to level 16. We'll go ahead and use a, you know, another 1-star glyph here. Wow, we're just absolutely... We need to focus on faction wars as well on this account, clearly. Let's go get a little bit of HP, but basically it's survivability from this champion is what we're getting at. You don't want Avenging. I want to repeat that. You don't want to try this with the Avenging gear because that is predicated on it being a critical attack, right? And Clan Boss only has a 15% crit rate. So we definitely want to go with Retaliation in PvE and then Avenging in PvP in the arena, okay? So anyway, guys, here we go. In terms of masteries, we're able to farm these up. Went with War Master for extra damage and, of course, Retribution to get even more counterattacks and, hey, deterrence as well. While we're at it, counterattack 20% chance whenever somebody is stunned, namely because of the Clan Boss, right? So let's go ahead and show you the full masteries here. as I cut my shoulder off. Ow! That hurts. Sorry for the dad jokes, guys.
But the doctor said if I can't find a new way to relate more positively to my surroundings, I'm going to die.
So you guys see the entire build. Again, you can see the entire stats here, but really that retaliation is going to be really helpful for a lot of you guys. You'll be surprised with the extra damage that she's dealing here. We went with defense percentage on the chest, speed on the boots, and as I mentioned, crit rate on the gauntlets. So let's go ahead and first try her out inside Dragon's Lair, right? So we have a 2x speed event going on right now, so definitely take advantage here. I'm going to go Dragon 24. Good news is this is the team that I just used off camera to beat Dragon 25. I used her on the same team despite the Force affinity, but it's a little bit more efficient for your energy, and it really matters to me on my free-to-play account. Does not on my main account, not so much. But here, I'm going to go stage 24. It's an easier affinity as well. I'm going to use Mashald. I'm actually going to take out Sepulchre Sentinel and probably go ahead and put in Duck or Duke. Duck the Pierced. So he'll be my debuffer here. Makes a lot more sense on this squad. Still the Drakes because she's amazing. And then Frozen Banshee, Ninja, and Mashald. So, you know, basically the best champions that I have access to on this account. I got very lucky with the Mashald pull. I got Mashald and Tormund on this account. Obviously, I got Ninja from the daily free login. You can replace him with any DPS. And really, Frozen Banshee just going to be there for the poison sensitivity and to do a ton of damage, really, to the dragon, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and cut out these waves. I don't think it's super important to see these waves. And I'll come back at you during the actual dragon fight. Be right back. All right, guys, these mobs have a lot of HP, man. It's not as easy when you don't have Seer on your squad, right? So against the dragon, finally, let me make myself a little bit smaller here in the corner. There we go. So obviously, Ninja's gonna, you know, still deal the most damage on the squad with his Hailburn ability, but Frozen Banshee's going to be pretty dang good herself. If she can get her A3 off against the dragon, that would be a really, really nice help. And then we can start, you know, relying on these counterattacks, obviously, to land extra poisons. So again, A1, unfortunately must have had her A3 perfectly off cooldown, exactly what we don't want there. But again, making pretty quick work of this dragon. There it goes, poison sensitivity. Now those counterattacks, if she has many here against the dragon, will definitely start adding up. You can see her applying 2 poisons there with her A1, and again, all that poison damage. She's even better. We could probably just run like a Kayle instead of a Ninja, just because of the extra poison damage. Either way, I think we'd be okay, especially if Kayle was in lifesteal. But even if Ninja or Kayle or whomever was to die in that position, we obviously have still the Drakes to help, you know, revive and pick him right back up, right?
No!
Just go on.
No! No!
But this was pretty easy work. Nothing to write home about, a 5-minute team, but for this account, it feels nice to have a super reliable squad. And Frozen Banshee putting out 1.3 million damage there. Really, really good from this champion. All right, let's go ahead and sell these crappy gauntlets and move right over to Clan Boss. So guys, I'm, as I mentioned, still kind of messing around here, right? I just ran the team for the first time. This team, I just kind of put it together. It's not speed tuned. Really, nothing about this team screams, you know, perfectly optimized Clan Boss team. However, Sepulchre Sentinel, Ninja, Mashald, Duck the Pierced, and Frozen Banshee was my squad here, and I have to say, way, way better than I was previously doing on Brutal difficulty. I could barely even make a dent into Brutal, so getting 15 million is really, really valuable, and I know I can optimize this team even more. You can see my teammate, Deadman A8, also is running Frozen Banshee on his squad here. He has a Venomage team, really cool with a counterattack as well, and Drekstar Blood Twin. Okay, let's go ahead and run a... What is the Brutal keys here? So 21 million, let's just go ahead and run another Brutal here, basically, and see if we can outperform what we just did. Sepulchre Sentinel, again, artifacts on all these champions are really underwhelming. It's my biggest weakness on this account, but I'm going to be running a ton of dungeon, a ton of dragon right now on this account for the next, you know, I don't know, week or so. I'm just going to keep burning every single gem I have, everything extra I have on energy, and just try to upgrade my artifacts, because really it's holding back this account. So here we go. Let's just see, you know, for a minute or two, see if she gets any counterattacks here early on. We already applied that poison sensitivity, so now would be the perfect time to go ahead and start applying some counter. There it is right there. So again, a couple more poisons landing every single time she gets those counterattacks. Fantastic. Even if we don't get it from the retaliation, who knows? We might get it from the deterrence or for the retribution, as we mentioned earlier. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and cut here. We'll see how the team does. But again, with this speed, even not too impressive, we're able to keep up poison sensitivity almost all the time against the clan boss. So another counterattack here. You can see just poison and poison and poison damage coming from that A1 ability of Frozen Banshee. I will be right back at the end of this run, guys, and we'll call it a video. All right, guys, so there we have it. Again, 5 million damage. Standing head-to-head with Ninja here for the damage lead, just barely equaling him. That is super, super impressive. Again, considering the artifacts, considering the team, considering the speeds and no speeds on you know, or barely any speed, I should say. No speed tuned is the word I'm looking for here on this account, guys. Thank you so much for watching until the end. Let me know what you think of Frozen Banshee. Are you still using her? Would love to hear from you guys in the comments below. Try her out in Retaliation and see what you think, guys. Thank you so much for watching until the end of the video, and as always, take care, guys.